You are? Put that there so that they can you put that there so that you can put the soup on. Heavy.
Foamy bits.
Right, so just have a look and see if that's framed up.
It's blank.
Okay, just push the screen. See it now?
I can't see anything pop it.
There we go. Right, so actually you can have that down. Oh no, leave it there. I'll move it this way a bit. That'll do. And I'll just put them off. That's it. Right, come back around here. In the side. Right. So number one isn't drawn at all, so we'll bring that forward to there. That one's not drawn either. That one's not drawn either. A little tiny bit, but there's nothing on that at all. Look, it's hardly worth counting that, so there's hardly anything on there. So that's kind of half drawn on that side. Not really, it's not really deep enough to have eggs in there. There's no eggs on that one. That one's fully drawn. The bit at the top here is capped stores, so that's where they've put food, like nectar, and it's capped. See the little coloured bits?
Yeah.
That's pollen, different coloured pollens.
Yeah.
So you get loads of different colours, but there's no eggs on there. There's no eggs right in the bottom of the cells. It's just stores and pollen on there. No queen on there, is there?
No.
So that one can go back in there. So I would say that's fully drawn on one side, and then a tiny bit. I'd just say that that's half on there. So all those, that's fully drawn. So there's space to put eggs. Ah, can you see the little larvae right in the bottom?
But
In there. In there, see?
oh.
That's the larvae.
That's new bees.
Yeah, exactly that. Alright, so we're looking, so there's larvae in there, which means there's been eggs in there, which are eggs that have developed. So the larvae mean they're past 6 days. So over 6 days ago those eggs were laid. But I can't see any more eggs on there.
How long have we had this?
Bit of cap stores at the top. That'll be up there. Good. Right. Okay, so there's a lot more on here.
Busy bees.
Busy bees. So that's fully drawn.
I don't get when they walk on top of each other.
Right,
Like there.
So
Why
you
are they
see
walking on
all
top
the
of
larvae. See all the larvae?
Oh, there's loads. Oh my god,
Yeah.
there's loads.
And then the ones that are next to them, they're capped, which means they're now in pupa stage, which means they're in the part of their life where they don't need any more nurturing. They're just growing in there.
What's going on over there?
They're just eating stores, I think.
Their heads are right in them.
Yeah, they're eating. Oh, that's lovely. So, any more eggs in there? Can you
what's
see
that there?
what? The grey stuff?
No, the
bee
bees'
in-
bums.
That's probably putting nectar in there. So I can see eggs right in the bottom of the cell, right in the middle at the bottom of the cell. There's little white tiny grain of rice. You see?
I can see the oh, like a oh.
Tiny little grain of rice.
Yeah.
Can you see it? That's an egg.
No.
All
What's
right.
this colour? That's pollen.
That's grey pollen. So it just means it's coming from a plant that provides grey pollen. So there's a lot of brood on there. So brood. The term brood is given to
That's
the
just
development of a new bee. So an egg, larvae, and a pupa is considered brood. So I don't want any of this, because that can create a mess. Get off.
you saved those bits then.
Yeah, we'll work them off there really, so I can scrape them off. A new white honeycomb.
Yeah. Really white.
Yeah. Right, so we're on to this one. Right, so lots of cat brood on there. So we've got cat brood, got eggs in the bottom of these cells, I can see them. So I'm looking bottom left.
Yeah, you've got good eyes.
Can you see? There's lots of larvae right up here. See them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
loads
don't
of
like
them.
your breath.
Oh, look at sheep.
Look on his luck now. I love that the bees' butts are sticking out the things.
So there's lots of things on there. Right, so there's a lot on there going on. See that bee right on the top of the frame on the edge,
Yeah, with all the pollen.
fanning its wings.
Yeah.
It's fanning pheromone.
That's got big pollen on its legs too, isn't it?
Lots of cat brood on there. Lots of larvae. That's good. I'm going to run close up of that larvae.
Some of those bees, they look like they're trapped in there with their bum and stuff now. A little bit of shadow going on there.
Yeah, I know what that was. It was a tree moving about. Right, so
They reach right there. Why do they crawl on top of each other?
I don't know.
Look, he looks like he's stuck. His bum is sticking out.
Right, they're all fanning now.
Is that because it's open?
Yeah. Now what I want to do is put spacers on this, because this one's got spacers but hasn't got them on it, so that frame can push right up, which is what I don't want. But oh fuck it, I'll do it next time. I've left them upstairs. Left them up the right one. So it wasn't that one. Was that the one I just had out? Yeah, it was.
I think so.
Yeah. So you've just got to be careful that when you push that back together, that because there's nothing stopping them from
Yeah.
pushing together. You see, whereas these, they squash.
They're supposed to stick
On those spaces,
but
yeah.
then you've got two different types, that's why.
Yeah, I know, it's a bastard. Right. So. So, if you reach over,
I'm doing it now.
yeah, so put 1 foot over there, 1 foot in there.
I don't want.
That's it. Just stand sideways, that's okay. So now, just put your 2, no, I'll move these spacers out to the ends. That's it. So just get hold of in here really gently like that, and then lift that up.